Hi, I'm Max Brantley with the Arkansas Times on Thursday, October 29th. News from Little Rock in Arkansas today. The Arkansas Supreme Court today dismissed a lawsuit challenging the state's takeover of the Little Rock School District. The Supreme Court agreed with the state that it was immune from lawsuit in this case. The plaintiffs did not present enough facts to justify that it was an arbitrary and capricious and unfair decision, so that suit is now dead. There is a federal suit that raises somewhat similar issues. Early this morning, shortly after takeoff from the Russellville airport, a single-engine Beechcraft crashed into Crow Mountain in Russellville, killing 4 people. The identities have not been released. People that we know there say the pilot was a local pilot and the passengers were 3 people from a Russellville family. Scott Bennett, the director of the Arkansas Highway and Transportation Department, has sent a letter to Gabe Holmstrom, head of the Downtown Little Rock Partnership, saying that he will not call a moratorium on the planning process for the I-30 widening project in downtown Little Rock as Holmstrom had requested. He said the planning is going to continue, but he says this does not mean that the department will not continue to list to some of the growing list of objections that have been raised to the extent of the project. He said that will continue on through next summer when the environmental process will be reviewed, and then there'll be a design process in which more hearings will be held. You get the feeling that the highway department is getting a lot of blowback on this plan and may have some changes in the works, particularly first to a plan to funnel traffic along 2nd Street as a new artery to link up with Highway 10. UAMS, Baptist Medical Center and Blue Cross today announced a cooperative venture. I don't think you would call it a merger, but they're going to cooperate so as to not duplicate services. It sounds a little bit like a plan UAMS considered one time with St. Vincent Infirmary. Perhaps a little bit different. We're still looking for details, but the idea is to hold down costs and to, of course, increase the viability of those operations. In the political world, next week is filing deadline for the March primary for partisan political offices and then also for judicial races. There's stronger words today that there may be a contested race for Chief Justice of the Arkansas Supreme Court. Courtney Goodson has announced for that decision. John Dan Kemp, a circuit judge from Mountain View, is strongly considering a race. Also on the political front, Dorothy Hall of Sheridan, a Democrat, says she's going to try again to win the state House seat from District 10. It'll be an interesting race. She only lost by 180 votes last time to Mike Holcomb, who was a Jefferson County judge from Pine Bluff. He's now switched parties to Republican. She says that voters want somebody that they can count on to keep their word and stay true, and so she's going to go against Holcomb. Could be a good race. The Civil War continues in Lake Village, Arkansas. Another name change battle. A local lawyer has filed a petition to change the name of Confederate Street. 20 of the 22 residents, all of whom are black, want the name changed. They had a public hearing last night. All the opposition came from white people, many who didn't live in Lake Village. And speaking of wars, by the way, Batesville, the police department there, we've learned, has spent $57,000 to arm all its police with fully automatic rifles, a 30-shot clip that you can blow off in a couple of seconds' time. They say they might need this in some long-range shooting up there. They're apparently tough times in Batesville, Arkansas. I'm Max Brantley. I'll be back tomorrow.
You feel it in your heart, the spirit of Little Rock. We've had that spirit since 1927, helping build our city by producing decades of leaders in the heart of our state. We are the heart of business and innovation, the heart of politics and government, the heart of arts and culture, and in our city beats the heart of a Trojan. UALR, we are Little Rock's team and Little Rock's University.